So this is the OPI gel at-home kit that has the nail techs crashing out right now.
They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer. I'm beyond disappointed.
I need to see what the fuss is all about.
This is the intro to Long Hair Pretty Nail Show, yeah.
So this all stemmed from TikTok, and there's a creator called Nail by Bethany, and she was very upset about OPI releasing a gel at-home nail kit.
I never thought that we would see the day as licensed nail techs where OPI decided to finally sell out. They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer.
Ooh, for the average consumer. Look, this has always been a DIY channel, so, you know, I'm not really hurt about her opinions about it, but I don't see why she's upset because we've been able to purchase gel polish for a very long time as a non-licensed, you know, nail tech. So, yeah.
Pretty much saying to the licensed professionals over the last 30 years who have made them filthy rich. Why are we doing this anymore?
And then, of course, you know, people had to respond to this, so.
As a nail tech that's had her own business for, it's going to be 11 years. Everything going on with the OPI at-home kits, I don't give a My clients, shit, everybody goes through hard times. And I've had clients, like, take a break from me for a year and then come back and once they got their money up.
She's making a good point. Like, some people do come on hard times, and that's kind of the reason why I started doing my nails in the first place, is because I was a broke 18-year-old single mom, and I like to get my nails done, but I didn't have no money, so I had to learn.
Okay, I'm legit confused as to why so many nail techs are freaking out about the OPI gel kit, okay? Like, I already made a video about my thoughts on this, but I thought, like, you know what? No one's actually looked up the freaking gel kit in question. It is the most basic gel kit I have ever seen. Nothing.
I have to agree with her. This gel kit is so basic that it's like, there is nothing to be upset about. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Like, those who are gonna do their nails are gonna do their nails at home, and those who like to get their nails done are gonna go get their nails done. Like, it's not going to shift that much. Probably not at all.
You can't people over and then expect them to continue to like buy your shit. Last like 2 years that I've gotten my nails done, the price was so bad for a polish change, acrylic change on my nails that I just completely stopped going.
I definitely see her point. The nails are very expensive, especially now. Like, back in the day, you can get you a full set for $25, but it's not back in the day no more. Like, stuff costs, inflation. So I totally get why professionals charge what they charge, and nails are a luxury. So it's like, if you don't have to go get your nails done. You can do it yourself or not get your nails done. So there are a lot of opinions about this topic, and it's been so entertaining watching all of these videos on TikTok.
Baby, who else is tired of spending unnecessary money on nails? Me. This set plus my toes cost me $110. OPI came out with a DIY gel nail set, and baby, they got the nail techs in a frenzy, okay?
So this one was my favorite little meme about it. It's like, me not caring about the OPI kits because y'all can't paint with y'all non-dominant hand. So yeah, I just think it's very funny about the uproar that this is causing. You know, secretly, did OPI start this? Because this is brilliant marketing for a new product. I'm just saying. But yes, the only nail tech I saw who was against it was the original creator of the video, Nail by Bethany. And, you know, she goes on to say, why would OPI do this? They're a professional brand, and it's pretty much a FU to the nail techs and yada, yada, yada. If y'all go back on the history of this channel, there has been gel DIY kits available for the average consumer to do their nails at home. So this isn't anything new. I don't know if this is a first gel product to public for OPI, but we've been able to get gel polish. So, you know, this ain't nothing new. So I just been seeing a bunch of talk about the kit. So I ain't seen nobody who actually used the kit. So we're gonna check this kit out and see if it's worth all of this commotion. So one thing I want to point out is that this kit was $59.99 at Ulta, okay? That is so expensive. You can definitely get a comparable kit from Amazon or from like any other the DIY brands for way cheaper. It looks like you don't even get any gel polish with this. You just get the lamp, the base, the top coat, the files, manicure stick and stuff. So it's not even gel polish like color in here. And this was $60. But of course I had to pick up the OPI gel polish as well. And these were $15.99 a piece. So although this is a DIY gel kit, they are definitely charging professional prices for it, okay? So yeah, my total was $188.68 for this kit and 7 polishes. So cries in DIY. So this is the kit. It is the O.P.I Gelament Gel Essentials Kit. So this is what the box looks like. And let's just go ahead and open it up. All right, so it says Gelament, learn how to ace proper prep, application, and removal. Avoid gel fails, join Geliversity. Okay, it has step-by-step on what to do. And then, oh, okay, it's packaged all cute like. So these are the base and top coat. These aren't actually full bottles either. These are 9 milliliters. Usually a full-size gel polish is 15. So yeah, we have the lamp. And then we have this little pack, prep alcohol wipes. We have a bunch of those. And then, so the last thing we have is, okay, so you have your pack of manicure sticks and, oh God, look at these little files. And some files. So you got 1, 2, 3, 5 files. And then you have 10 manicure sticks. All right, so this is the Gelament nail lamp. Comes with instruction manual. Everything you need to know if you are a complete novice of doing gel nails. So I do give it to them. Instructions are very detailed because, you know, we all poking fun and stuff, but we really don't want anybody to get any gel allergies or anything like that. So listen to the instructions, okay? All right, so this is a cute little lamp. It feels heavy duty. Oh, this is metal in here. Okay. You know, I'm so used to those kind of cheap plastic ones. So, oh, look at this cord, y'all. Now, this is an upgrade because those DIY kits, the cord is so little. Oh my God. I wouldn't be happy about the simplest things, but look, you can actually plug this up and like use it. So it looks like, I forgot what type of port this is, but it's not the USB-C. It's this one. And we're just gonna plug this in. Oh, I can actually use my ports on my desk. Okay, so we do that. Okay, and it has, you know, just a button. No motion detect or anything. This is how you do it. And here are the polishes that I bought. Yes, I bought all this stuff, okay? This is not a sponsor video. It would have been nice because this stuff was expensive. You know, O.P.I, holla at me. As a fellow business owner, you know, I don't know what their overhead is and stuff like that, but, you know, if they can get away with it, they got a sucker like me to pay for it. So we're gonna do some swatches. So I don't know about y'all, but I have been a O.P.I nail polish fan since middle school. Like, O.P.I was my favorite. It made me feel like I was just one of the it girls, okay? Even so much so that I went and bought my favorite O.P.I nail polish from the early 2000s when I was getting my nails done in middle school. And it's called, I used to call it root beer float back then, but now I see it is route beer float. You know, they love playing with words, but yes, this was my favorite polish. The nail tech I went to back in middle school and high school, her name was Donna, and the first time she used this on me, I was like, it's brown. But she's like, no, it's pretty. You know, it has like a pink shift to it. I don't know. But I was on eBay when I was doing my vintage video and I saw that and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So yes, your girl has been an O.P.I fan, okay? So this video is not to like bash them. I'm actually a fan. So, you know, we're gonna see if this is actually worth the money. Right now I'm gonna say no. No. So anyway, this is how the bottles look. I thought they were black when I bought them, and they look black, but as you can see, it's like this glittery kind of charcoal color. Cute. And then we got the sticker with the color, and this color is called Snow Angel. And as I pointed out before, these aren't full-size bottles. I mean, they made them look big, but they're 9 mLs. And a full-size bottle is 15 milliliters. So, you know, just keep that in mind. This is kind of pricey for the amount that you get. So you're definitely paying for the OPI name. But let's look. Oh, okay. I'm talking my mess, but that formula looks really good. All right, and the bottles are glass. That is also an upgrade. Y'all know when you go to the cheap route, sometimes, when y'all go the cheap route, sometimes the bottles are plastic. So, you know, we are getting, I guess, a luxury at-home experience. Okay, wait a minute. They did not skimp. I feel like this is definitely probably the same formula that they've been offering to the nail techs. To the professionals, okay. White is where it's at. So that is one coat. It self-levels, and yeah, wow. Look at that. Look at that coverage. Okay, I wouldn't expect anything less. All right, since they did provide a lamp, let's just go ahead and cure it in here. All right, so I'm just looking through the instructions, and it says there's a 4-finger design with separate thumb cure, mirror interior for curing, automatic 60-second curing. I'm trying to see the wattage, maybe they can tell us. I mean, they don't specifically say the wattage. I don't know. I'm not an electrician, so I don't I don't know these. Oh man, they go into deep detail. Using dry hands, plug in the USB. They taking it back like, okay, don't plug it in with wet hands. And let's see. Okay, it does cure it, but it does have a tacky layer on there. So keep that in mind. The next color I have is Clawberry Margarita. And, oh wow. Y'all, this formula is really nice. This is like 1 coat coverage. I love that when it comes to polish. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. I was a little scared when I was ordering this gel polish. I'm like, I hope it's worth it. Like, I hope I don't have to struggle to make this work and to make this look like something. And no, I feel like this is going to be a dream to work with. So that is Clawberry Margarita. And next we have Pinkitude. And all right, you know a formula is good when the light colors are pigmented and it's the same as the other colors. Not streaky, very creamy. This formula is very good. All right, I guess if you are going to be paying a lot of money for gel polish, then I guess this one's not bad. That coverage though, crazy. And next we have Meant to Be. I slick wanted to get all the colors and swatch them, but it was kind of breaking the bank. So yeah, OPI, if you want me to do a swatch video, you know, put your girl on the PR list since y'all got the at-home kits now. Oh, that is pretty. Green has really been growing on me, especially like this soft pastel mint color. So that is 1 coat of Meant to Be. Next we have this one, Major Blush. When I was picking out the colors, I wanted to get like a nude color to use as like a base for my nail designs. All right, looks very nudie. Okay, I've been smelling like this minty scent and I'm like, what is that smell? It doesn't smell like your typical gel polish. I don't know. It kind of has like a mint smell to it. It's crazy. Which is good because if you're working at home, you don't want the fumes or the polish to be stinky. So it looks like they kind of, you know, I don't know if all their gel polish is like this, but this one doesn't have a foul smell to it. All All right, so this one is a nice syrupy color. That one's actually very beautiful. Oh, okay. I think that's gonna work out, hopefully. So that is a major blush. The next color we have is Cheeky Behavior. Honestly, O.P.I has always had some of the cutest names. Like, whoever comes up with their names. Because they've been doing this way before ChatGPT, so kudos to them. And yeah, this formula is really good. I always like to test out the yellows, like, because you know if it's good, if the yellow is good. I'm not sure how, difficult it is to make, but yellow always seems to be like see-through. So I love me a nice cream yellow. And the last color I have is Garden by French. And oh wow, it looks black on screen, but it's really green, okay? But yeah, I got this one because I really wanted to get the black polish, but it was sold out, so I had to get another dark color to kind of, help with the nail design that I'm doing. I always like to do a mixture of like a white polish or a black polish for the accent nails. So this one will do. That's crazy. It looks black on screen. I wonder if it's just my monitor and then the actual footage, it looks green. But yeah, it's a deep, deep like hunter green. So that is a Garden by French. All right, so here are all the colors side by side. Like I said, I'm actually really loving the formula on this one. It's pricey, but it's O.P.I and it's good. So yeah, so I just took the press-on nails off. If you guys saw that video, then you saw that video. But now we can do some nails. So we're gonna prep using the Gelament kit. Step 2 is to prep your nails. Shape your nails to the desired length. Gently push back the cuticles. Buff your nail surface and shape with the shape up side of the file to remove shine. Scrub the nails with a prep pad. And then for the gel polish, gently shake for 30 seconds on clean, dry nails. Cap the free edge. Apply one thin coat. Avoid getting the gel on the skin, yada yada. All right, so basically they're saying shake the bottles for 30 seconds, apply it, cap the edge, all that good stuff. So I think we got this. All right, so I'm gonna take one manicure stick, gonna take one nail file, and some prep pads. So y'all know me, I'm going to be doing some nail extensions. Yeah, we're not just gonna be painting these. They're not gonna look too cute. I like nail designs and I like nail extensions. But we're gonna do our prep and we're just gonna gently push back the cuticles with the manicure stick. Very gently, you don't have to be forceful with this. Okay, so if you're just doing your regular nails and you're just a newbie here, then you don't really have to go as hard as I'm about to go on my cuticles. But so it says, okay, so one side says shape up, the other side says buff up. And they want us to use the shape up side of the nail to buff the nail, lightly buff the nail to take the shine off. So that is what we're gonna do. But yeah, as you can see, this O.P.I at-home gel kit is very basic. And it's not anything new that is not already available to the general public. So yeah, I'm not quite seeing the outrage. I think she didn't even look up the kit. Like, she probably was like, oh my God, they got this at-home gel kit, and probably thought it was like builder gel or something. But this ain't nothing to be mad at, girl. We already doing this. All right, so my cuticles need a little bit more work, so we're gonna use this cuticle clean bit. I don't know. So what is y'all take on the whole O.P.I at-home nail kit debacle? I don't get why anybody is upset about it. I don't think having these type of products on the market for, ordinary average consumers to buy, I don't think it's going to change whether or not you're booked as a nail tech. Like, those who want to get their nails done are going to get their nails done. And those who don't are going to do it themselves. I used to love going to get my nails done, but once I kind of was able to get the products and practice, I kind of like doing my own nails. But yeah, this kit is super basic and it's definitely not worth crashing out for. But it has been fun to see everyone's take on it. But as a DIY nail girly, like even products that are for professional use only, all you gotta do is go to eBay or go to the nail supply websites and they sell it to you. So it's like I've been able to get my hands on stuff way back when, like the Tammy Taylor powders when I was first trying to learn how to do nails. Those were for professionals only, but Lee Beauty Supply and Detroit, Michigan website, they shipped it to me, okay? So that's how I was able to get my hands on a lot of pro-only stuff. Now, I do side, you know, with some of the stuff that people say about wanting to do it safely. If you don't do it safely, then you can harm yourself, you can harm your nails, you can get contact dermatitis, and all, you know, all that stuff. And those are very valid points. But we are in the age of DIY, and people DIY like everything. You got people now doing home renovations and everything. So, you know, yeah, I know they want everyone to be safe and prefer to come to them, I guess, you know, so they can make some money. I mean, because why else would you be upset other than you think that nobody would come to you now because OPI has this gel kit? I don't know. It's all just so silly. So y'all know me. I'm going to go in with a Jello peel off base, and I'm just going to apply a nice even layer of this. I've been loving this stuff, especially for content creators, nail content creators. It helps you get the nails off quicker, but it also lasts. So it's like the best of both worlds. All right, so I went ahead and cured, and then I wiped off the tacky layer. And I'm going to be applying these nail forms. And then I'm just making sure it is straight. All right, like so. Nail forms are on. I'm going to be going in with the nude patty gel, and I have my alcohol already in a dish. I use 91%, but you can use 70% or higher. Some people like 70% because it doesn't evaporate as quick, but the 91 works for me. All right, so I'm just gonna give my brush a little rub against this brush cleaner thingy, and I'm just gonna grab a good amount. We're gonna do you know, a Evie short. And just set it down, and we're just gonna pat this in place. I feel like this should be enough for the length of nail I want to do, but I first like to work the cuticle area, making sure we get nice and flush, and then I like to push back a little more product just so we can form our apex. And then just gonna lightly pull the product down the form. You want to use enough product, like you can't have an ultra thin layer of this and then expect it not to break. You have to use a good amount of product. So if you're having trouble with your nails breaking, make sure you're reinforcing the sides as well. You don't have to use like a big glob, but you do have to have enough product to make sure you have enough for the structure of the nail. So I'm just going to fix the shape. I want to keep on, you know, like I said, Evie short. This may not be short to y'all, but it's short to me. All right, so I do want to make this just a tinge longer. So we're gonna thin out the tip, so when I add more, it's not gonna be this line of demarcation. You're not gonna be able to see where it's, you know, starts. Something like that. And yes, my pinky is crooked, so I have to build it a certain way. But once I file it and stuff, you ain't gonna be able to tell. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this. And then just take in a little bit more. I'm gonna put that right on the tip and just finish off the tip of the nail, making sure to blend this in. Right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cure that. And then we're just gonna move on to the next nail. I really like the nude color patty gel. I feel like it's super natural, and the patty gel is very DIY friendly, okay? Coming from its creator, y'all know I'm all about DIY. I formulated this to be a little thicker so it doesn't slide and you're able to kind of really work with it without having the pressure of being timed like when using acrylic. You can take your time and mold the nail how you want, and then you can cure, so you don't have to feel rushed. That's what I love about this. All right, all the nails are formed and cured. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take these off. Ooh, freedom. Ooh, okay. All right, so now I wanna wipe off the tacky layer. You'll notice if you skip this step because your drill bit and your nail file will be all gunked up with gel. So make sure to wipe off the tacky layer. All right, and now we're gonna do our shaping and filing. Thank you. All right, I finished my filing, shaping, and buffing, and I'm not sure if y'all can hear the sizzling, but it's going down in the kitchen. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten all day except for like a coffee and my croissant bread. But I'm hungry.
Me?
That's you. You like your French fries?
No, they're over here.
I
You
see.
check out the front.
Oh, this was the French fries y'all saw them give me. Mmm. I love these fries. They are so good. But it's chicken wing night. Chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni.
Chilling with my homie. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all these lemon pepper wings. All the steam not coming off them no
You
more.
took too long.
I know, right? But look at them, y'all. Look at them. Mmm. Let me give me one of these right quick.
Thief!
Whew. Okay, y'all. I can't even hold the camera. Okay. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Oh, there's a net in here.
I know. I keep seeing them. I'm gonna get them.
Mmm. Oh my gosh, y'all.
I'm gonna get them.
It's so juicy. Okay, there go the steam. It's so hot and juicy. And these are lemon pepper, my favorite.
A wet lemon pepper.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, actually, it's a honey lemon. Honey lemon pepper.
Honey lemon pepper. Homemade sauce. From yours truly.
You know what I mean? Boy, I be hitting that shit.
All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the base coat. Oh man, let me show y'all this brush. It's a little itty bitty one. It's so little. But I mean, I guess that's for, you know, your natural nails. So we're gonna use this little itty brush. Okay, you can get right up to the cuticle. This has to be the shortest bristle brush I've ever seen. It does have like a thicker consistency to it. I don't know. It's just also this brush is probably throwing me off. It is so tiny. So I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it. Like I said, it is a little thicker. And it also seems to be, I don't know, like you see how it's like, not streaky, but I don't know, kind of rough looking when you first put it on. You think you kind of doing it wrong, but all you have to do is just get all of it on. Smooth it out. The tiny brush really does let you get close. But yeah, once you kind of get everything smoothed out in a nice even layer, then it self-levels very beautifully. All right, so now since we have our 4 fingers done, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this cure. Okay, I also didn't want to make my nails too long because I wanted to be able to fit in this little lamp, so we're good. So yeah, the little lamp is powerful. As y'all saw, it only had 3 lights in it, but it has that reflective inside. So I'm feeling the heat. I mean, it's not burning or anything, but I do feel the heat of it curing. So next, I'm gonna use this one. This one was, what was this? Clawberry margarita. So I'm going to do like a little wiggly French, but it's going to be a little wiggly. So I want to start kind of, I probably should use a nail art brush, but okay, now we did it. We did it. So yeah, something like that. Oh, okay. All right, if I can just get this in one coat, I don't think we need a second one. So I'm just spreading it out. See if we can make this coat work. But y'all see, the coverage is there, okay? So I'm just filling in the sparse areas. All right, I like that. And let's cure that before I mess it up. And next we're gonna go in with this pink one and do another swirly, drippy French. Cute. All right, so we got all of our wavy tips painted, and I wanted to try a little ombre, so we're gonna get out the ombre sponge, a little gradient tip with this. And I want to get the tacky layer off of this, so I'm just spraying it with some alcohol. And then picking up my sponge. And just do a little bit of ombre on the tip. Oh, this is gonna be cute. Okay, something like that. Oh, okay. We're gonna go ahead and cure that. And I wanna go in with a second layer. Just picking up a little bit more and adding a little bit more intensity on the tip. So next I'm gonna apply the top coat. This is a normal size brush. Just apply this evenly. Wow, this set is actually very nice. Is it $60 nice? I don't know, but the gel polish, the formula is really good. So what are y'all thoughts so far on this kit? Do y'all think that this is gonna tank the nail tech industry? Is it going to make everyone just not go get their nails done anymore? That sounds crazy when you say it out loud. Like, this is not gonna stop people from going to get their nails done. Like that one girl said, a lot of people can't paint their non-dominant hand. That was the funniest one to me. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. I think we can call the cavalry back. Nail techs aren't gonna lose their jobs. You're still gonna have clients. It's all right. But for me, I definitely wouldn't mind having more of these OPI gel polishes. I am impressed. We got the top coat on, and I'm gonna take my buffer and we're gonna take the shine off. All right, we done buffed. So I'm gonna wipe the dust off. So the reason why I wanted to do that is I want to try the solid gel. I want to kind of do like a little swirly. I want to do like a little 3D border around my little swirly French tips. I don't know. So I just be having a hard time with this gel, but they said this one is good. So let us see. Uh-oh, don't cut myself. All right, so I'm gonna grab some out of here, and I just wanna, okay. I wanna roll this out. Dang, I can't never really get this to work. I don't wanna touch it, like, I don't know. Let me get some gloves. All right. Gloves are on, and let me just kind of dip my fingers in some alcohol. All right, so like, but y'all see what I'm trying to do. I think the last I just want to roll some out and create a log. Okay, maybe it's the surface I'm using. Maybe this plastic sheet would be better. Let's see. All right, I want to get some out. We'll kind of just But every time, okay, there we go. All right, get out the way. All right, so we're gonna roll this in a ball. There we go. Okay, I guess my mixing plates aren't the best for this. Okay. It's sticking to my gloves. Get off my gloves. And I just wanna roll this out. It really keeps sticking. Yeah, this is crazy. They told me that this one wasn't gonna be sticky. Okay. All right. I'm done. We'll try again later. So we're gonna go to our trusty Macart rhinestone glue. All right, so I want this very thick. So I'm just gonna use this like so. Taking my brush, I'm just gonna further exaggerate this. And then flash cure. Just gonna do the same thing for all of the nails. Oh, I think I like it like that. I might have to take the other one down a bit. Yeah, let's unthicken this a little bit. And I'm just putting the top coat over this because I need it to be shiny for the chrome that we're gonna put on here. So, okay, I can live with that. Not so chunky this time. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to have that molten gold look. And then flash cure. Now we're gonna take the V Beauty Pure Gold Chrome, and we should be able to put this on here without it sticking to anything else. Yay! Just look at that. That looks so good. I am going to use the clean side of my applicator brush, and that works. But I love the isolated chrome effect. I feel like the more I do it, the better I get. So yeah, using a clean applicator to get the extra powder off definitely works. Ooh, okay. This is just what I was going for. Okay. Okie doke. So I am going to put a little crystal right here. I'm just going to top coat everything. Pulling out my good Swarovski. I want to put this right here. All right, here is the finished look. I love a French tip, but I always gotta add a little something extra, okay? All right, so I thought I would come outside so you guys can see it in the sunlight because these are just incredible. I am so loving the gold isolated chrome. But yeah, that is what they're looking like. I thought the ombre was a little more prominent, but it's very soft. I could have went a little harder on that, but I still like how these came out. Ooh, and the Swarovskis are just shimmering in the sunlight. Yeah. But yeah, I think these turned out cute. What y'all think? And what do y'all think about this OPI at-home gel nail kit? I think it's all right. It's just very expensive. I like the products in there. I think the quality is nice, but $60 and you don't even get the gel polishes. You got to buy them separately. Whew, that's a lot. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, check out these right here, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.
This is the outro to the Long Hair Pretty Nail Show. Yeah.